Hello everyone. So I want to talk today briefly, because I'm filming another video in a little bit, a what I ate today thing, about keto. I've been on a weight loss journey for about a year and a half. We'll be coming up on 2 years. I cannot count the number of times people in real life, and a few online, have said, no matter what I was doing, I had already lost 30, 50, whatever. Have you tried keto? Oh my god, my best friend did keto. They lost so much weight so fast. Do you know what keto is? Have you ever heard of it? Oh my god, I was watching Dr. Oz and they were talking about keto. Okay, so I don't want to talk too much smack about keto because I think I could probably do a video in praise of white supremacy and get fewer thumbs down than talking shit about keto. So, what I'd like to talk about is why keto wasn't for me. I have tried it. If you look at my video of diets that didn't work, you'll see that I mentioned keto. So, why didn't it work for me? Pretty much there's like 3 reasons. One is a physical health reason. For anyone who's not familiar with keto, Google keto. The ratios, I'm a little in and out on. High fat, moderate to low protein, very low carb. So, I'll qualify or disqualify this. If you've watched this, you've looked up keto, you've probably lost weight on keto. People are extremely passionate about keto as though it's been gifted from God to man. So, you know, whatever. The first reason I don't do it, and when I tried, it didn't work for me. Well, the overarching reason is that I lack discipline. And like, you know, it's hard for me to stick to something like that over a long period of time. I can do anything for a little while to lose weight, but over the long term, it just didn't work out for me. I like the foods that are supposed to be eaten very, very limited or not at all on the diet. So I'm only human, and certainly losing weight was important, and I have lost at this point in the 80 to 90 pound range. So I was able to do something that worked for me, but it was not that. So first reason, I'm not very disciplined. 2, I have a history with eating disorders, during which time I am extremely disciplined. And the amount of counting that has to go in with keto, when it comes to grams of this, how many grams of carbs, how many of this, how many of that, that's challenging to me. I do a reduced calorie diet at the moment and had done that. And even that towed the line. I was walking a very thin tightrope between eating disordered thoughts and behaviors and just lifestyle change, calorie restriction, whatever. So I know there's not as much wiggle room with keto, which means I had concerns about tightening the reins on myself tighter and tighter, vis-a-vis a diet. And I've had periods before where I've skidded off from dieting into eating disordered behaviors and then started to cut things out over and over and over again until there wasn't much left. And then I wasn't really dieting. I was just burying my head in calorie counting and stuff like that. So that didn't work for me. The last reason when I did keto is that as a consequence of the eating disorder I used to have, my GI tract is, it needs a little bit of attention. One of the bits of attention it needs is a regular, somewhat heavy source of fiber. Now, I know I could have taken supplements, but plant-based fibers especially, not so much even bran. I need to keep a very steady stream coming in and out. That includes like pulses and beans and things like that. And I wasn't so able to keep up the amount that I wanted by consuming the amounts of fiberless food that you eat pretty much mostly on the keto diet. So like fat and meat, and things like that. There were certainly foods that were available that I could eat and that I could eat in large quantities, but they were primarily vegetables, and they weren't always the most fibrous ones. So I was having some discomfort. And I went through the keto flu and I did all that crap. I got into ketosis, like it's some strange state of fucking grace. So, okay, maybe I'm a little bitter. But that aside, those are the reasons that keto was not a good fit for me. Certainly, I would encourage everyone to do what works for you and what you think you can do over the long term. You know, I'm not going to be eating a 1,500 calorie diet forever. I could see myself doing the intermittent fasting, but even that I break here and there. I mean, I had a work Christmas event. I wasn't going to sit there at lunchtime because I usually don't eat till night because that's when my window falls. But I'm not going to sit there with, my coworkers and drink a glass of ice water like an asshole while everyone asks me 1,000 questions about why the hell aren't you eating. So there's times that I would even be flexible and break that too. So the goal for all of this was for me to not only lose some weight, but to get an idea of what maybe normal eating would look like. I know how to gain weight, I know how to lose weight, but maintaining weight has always been a challenge, and that was part of the goal of my journey as well. So that's my snack talking on keto, mostly why it's not for me. Again, if you're doing keto and you're losing a ton of weight, and if you're doing keto right, you are losing a ton of weight. And if it's working for you and you've done it long term, keep at it. I'm not mad at you, but if you think I should be doing keto and there's something wrong with me for not doing it, see you next Tuesday. Okay? So thanks for watching. Please subscribe. Get the alerts too. Click the alert button. Leave some comments, definitely. And I will catch up with y'all soon. Love ya. Bye.